Okay, good. Just making sure stream health is good and da-da. Okay, guys, this is JD Dishman, the comic Otaku, and here is another, piece of art. Probably just gonna practice. Where the heck I put my pen? Oh, okay, it's in my drawer. Always keep it in there to make sure it doesn't get damaged. Trust me, it can get damaged if I don't. Safe to put it. Okay. Here's another quick stream, The first one was just a test. This one's the full one, hopefully. Yep, so, yeah, explaining the numbering. Let me just check out my tools are in before I start coloring. I mean, not coloring, but drawing. Man, that's stupid, man. Okay, nope. Let me see. Let's get started now. And no, I'm not doing my Fan Art Friday crossover thing. Just drawing whatever comes to mind. Ugh. Apparently next gen's coming to mind. I guess I just like to draw. And also it'd be a good idea to practice his new suit in the computer anyway. I made it kind of look veiny or musculature in a sense on purpose to give it that kind of like it's almost alive type look, I'm hoping to introduce this suit in the next gen chapter. As a not as a standalone, but it's kind of a special suit that he can use for all kinds of missions, Like if he's in a situation where he needs multiple types of suits at one time and he can only use one at a time, I figured this will be the one suit he can use. An adjustable suit. And yeah, the details do change around a lot lately. But if he needs a specific mission type suit, then he'll go to a specialty or something like that. But this is pretty cool. So, in some levels, this could be his main suit. He's going to be wearing for a while. I'll probably do adjustments to the design. And considering it can be adjusted and everything on the fly, it sounds like something pretty cool. And gives me a lot of leg room to mess with it. Oh boy. This is just wow. You know what? Let's do another drawing too at the I'll work on this one first, and then if I feel like it, I'll work on the other one. I might just do a quick piece on this one, sketch on white. That way I can get it done. Oh, dang it. Forgot to create an error. Darn, ain't it? Okay. And while I'm doing this, I'm just gonna draw a bunch of stuff. Okay. Oh man. Okay. I am really too much in a hurry. Oh dang it. This is what happens when you hurry and don't zoom in. The screen I'm using is pretty small, so makes sense that I make a few detail mess ups while inking far away. Ugh. Oh well. least it ain't that bad. I can just erase it. Erase the first, first strategy, and oh, dang it. I know it looks terrible, but if you can... Good thing about digital, you can just get rid of all the lines that didn't work, and you can just go back and continue inking. Unlike real inking. Yeah, I guess that's why I digitally do my inks now. It's a lot more simpler and easier to fix the mistakes. And trust me, I make a lot of mistakes. Even I admit I make mistakes, and you can't use the eraser during the ink stage. But luckily for me, I can actually... the pencil stage, which is what I did here. If you're noticing... oh, wait, this is armor, so I can't show the... man. Because it's already armored up. Gotta at least show some... armor reasons. Okay, at least this gives me more practice with the suit, and oh, I gotta make sure I got the mistakes done. And erased. I forgetting is that further you're away you from the screen, the mistakes you make increase. Oh well. At least it gives me kind of a speedy. It's done. This speed drawing a lot faster done. Or what do we like to call it? Anyway, kind of like Paint.net. It's not Paint.net. Well, yeah, I like Paint.net. When I was younger and stuff, and heck, this program is a lot better than it. But if you're going for a freemium artwork program that can, if you're just starting out and if you want simpler and stuff, you don't want to go too heavy-handed into digital yet, go with Paint.net or GI. Because they're pretty good softwares. If you're not as serious, go with GIMP. Or something? No. Paint.net. Yeah, crap. Sorry about that. Go with Paint.net if you're not that serious for digital yet. And if you just want to do fields and stuff with it. But mind you might have to duplicate the layer. Including GIMP too, so. Or GIMP. I don't know how you pronounce it, but it could be just a French word. For all I know. I'm not really good at French. Sadly, I took Spanish and I hated it. Should have never taken Spanish. Man, never listen to teachers again. I mean, a teacher kept telling me I didn't need to learn Japanese. Guess what? I think I might have had a lot more fun with Japanese. Or maybe not, who knows. Oh, what the... oh. Just ignore that, it's just an update. Man, I didn't know the computer can do that. Weird. I guess it's integrations with... maybe I can see all the comments you guys are going to leave after all. I don't know. Ugh, it's been... things change so fast in technology these days. Hard to keep up, you know? Who agrees with me? Oh well. Technology does evolve too much. In my book. Not that it's a bad thing, but it can be a bad thing if it keeps evolving this fast. I mean, we don't actually think about the consequences. I mean, remember Terminator, folks? That was kind of a warning letter not to do all this crap we're doing now, and yet we're doing it anyway with AI and junk. Ugh. If I sound kind of like Alex Jones, or it's because technically I've seen enough movies to know is 50-50, we're going to blow ourselves up with AIs. I'm just saying. And unless we figure out a way to make them more, safer, or at least give them a conscience. I mean, seriously. They might see us as, oh crap, we've been created by weird creatures that kill each other. We must kill them first before they kill us because we know they're going to kill us too. Type scenario. I mean, seriously. We are known for that crap. And if the AI figures that out too, we're going to be destroyed. We'll be screwing ourselves over faster. Then you can say French surrendered to the Nazis. Yeah, man. Which irony is, they probably have surrendered to the Nazis now. I mean, seriously. Ugh. And yeah. Okay, let's go for another layer. Create a... Oh wait, am I using hard? No wonder it doesn't look right. I always use soft because it creates this kind of cool energy effect. Like it's light, like this kind of lighting effect. Trick, oh crap, some of it got out. Well, duh. Let me just try to increase it to 100. See if I can get rid of that extra. Let me take off the color work so that way I can see where I'm erasing. So I know it. Oh, great. But then I'm just going to try to keep this contained. Man. I don't want it to be that big. Well, there's some here. Oh. Yeah. Maybe I should start doing a kind of trick to keep the trick in containment. I don't know. Let me just change the wallpaper color for a quick second to black so I can see all the... Okay, cool. I don't think I have any more color or leakage, so let's see. Let's create a new layer. Man, this is not taking as I thought it would. Okay, go to hard. Now we use the hard. Okay, I need to. Oh crap! I must have used it for a bigger piece. I don't remember what I. Oh yeah, background color. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna use my usual trick. I might just put the black in kind of spots, reflective. You were wondering what I'm doing. I'm putting the shadows in, and don't worry, I'm gonna decrease the opacity. So that way it looks a lot better, Right now I'm just laying down the shadows where I think they need to go. So who's actually watching E3? Because it kind of sucks. Ugh. Because they didn't release the Avengers thing, but I think that Spider-Man game looks pretty promising. Who knows? Maybe I'll get it. Or maybe even rent it before. I'll probably rent it before I buy it, see if I like it. Which, it's a PlayStation exclusive, so they know what they're doing on the hardware. And it's being not by a pro team too, but I'd rather just be safe than sorry on that part. No offense, it's just I'm not going to pre-order the game real quick. I've had bad experiences pre-ordering games. Man. What bad experiences you say? Well, bad experience one. Pre-ordered it when I pre-ordered a Batman Arkham Origins, which, yeah, guilty as charged. I liked it, but I didn't like was all the bugs it had. I didn't even know it was that big buggy. It was so bad that I lost one of my games. I had to wait till they fixed the whole game and through a patch. And considering how they always like to it's sad because in my opinion, it's better than the Rocksteady versions in some levels of Batman Arkham series. Because in my opinion, they did a better job on that game than they did on any other, Hmm. Let's see how this work. There we go. Okay. There we go. See what I mean? It does look a lot cooler, and you can give a bit of it creates kind of a good shading effect, that's for sure. Now let's figure out what I want to do for the background. Let me just put these together so that way it doesn't mess up their layers. Okay. You know what? Let's try a cool trick. Let's use the paintbrush, rough. Use the rough brush. Yeah. One side. Oh crap. Okay. Okay. Let's go a little rough on one side. Let's experiment with something here. Then we go to the blend tool. And ta-da! We can use this to create kind of a... Hey, it looks pretty cool. Less husky too. And gives it that kind of cool look I always want to try. And whoa. Okay. Pop, pop, pop. Da, da, da. Pop, pop, pop. Da, da, da. There we go. Ha! This looks like a pretty cool piece. I'll save it after I've finished with the, you know what? Let's try to see. Okay, let's see. Let's go to the eraser tool. I always like to use this to put my name on stuff. actually use it for different types of colors too. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Oh yeah, I'll just use the quick save button and go to pictures, just save it here. You know, just save it so that way I don't actually lose it and stuff, and then I'll just delete the original save file. Because it usually saves in its own setup, so yeah. What do I draw here? Let's just do kunai. That'd be kind of cool. I don't draw that many kunai pictures on the computer, so, you know. Gives me kind of a good idea to practice, you know. Since he's going to show up in the next chapter of Beyonds. You know, and right now we're doing the prologue. Ugh. Yeah. Just trying to adjust the hood so I can make it look better. Yeah, it's always hard to get that hood right in my head. I always like drawing Kunai. He is so cool to draw when you're... I'm guessing when I redesigned him with the hood. He was never always with the hood. You know, when I first came up with him when I was in middle school with a different name, I never came up with him with a hood. Irony. It was a villain I came up with the hood, and it made him look cool, but... So, by swapping out Kunai's, you know, original mask with the other guy, and doing something like that, I think he looks better with the hood, actually. I think I did that for one chapter of an old, you know, version of the Next Gen comic. Like, I loved it so much, I decided to implement. And then I redesigned Kunai's costume and stuff. I kept redesigning him and stuff. Oh, dang it, stupid. Okay, there we go. Only do that if I needed to. Okay. Almost done. Da ba dee boop da ba doopy doop da ba. Okay. You were wondering, am I going to adjust it? Yeah. I'm just drawing as much. Okay. I'm doing what I always do on pencil. I think that's what makes me so good at doing this. I don't actually just do it all digital strategies. I tend to bring in my more practical paper-based strategies into my art. And try to use technical tricks to make up for some of my shortcomings. Which, yeah, I understand. It sounds kind of creepy and like a jerk move, but on some levels, it helps me out. Combining both, kinda, you know, my old methods, combine methods together, kinda actually helps out. And I accidentally selected the marker. Oh well. Right now, we're just gonna work on this layer. Kunai is like my second favorite character to draw. And he's pretty cool. I've also had these claws and stuff. Initially, I didn't know what other stuff to add to his costume and weapons and stuff. So I thought, why not add Wolverine claws and these two claws on each, you know, like Wolverine has, but instead of being part of his body, they extend out of his glove. There goes my dog. Yep. Anyway. side. You know what? Let's just draw his other sword. So I don't have to draw too much. Okay, we got it done. Now let's get started to the next part. Inking. Yeah. Okay, let's just decrease the opacity so that bigger, thicker line does not to our lines on the pencil. And yeah, that's my dog, he barking. Mr. Barky Bark. That's what I call him sometimes. Because he loves to bark at everything. Especially whenever we leave or come back or whatever. I mean, he's quiet as a mouse. Until he opens his mouth and barks. I mean, seriously, that dog knows how to bark. I still love that dog, but he's funny. Times. And that kind of helps me out a little bit, I guess. You know, when I feel bad, he tries to comfort me. So, yeah. I don't share DNC's view on pets, but hey, I understand. And it'd probably be harder for him next to animals because, well, yeah, either that or maybe in some levels he's more with them. I mean, who knows? I'm guessing he probably doesn't connect to the animals that much. Or he doesn't have much of a connection to them. Who knows? Or maybe he does. Who knows? Like I said, we don't know. I'm not him, so, yeah. Ain't gonna go there, but he does him, I do me. And me is like, I like animals, I like to stay around dog because he calms me down at times. I mean, I'm just doing me. Ugh. If that makes any sense, you know. I like comics, I like animals, and, you know. Only thing I don't like are bugs. Ugh. When you think about it, bugs suck. I mean, I never liked them. I was always scared of them when I was a kid. I don't know why. Maybe someone said something to me or something. Who knows? Yeah. Okay, live stream. Iman. Ba 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 da ba ba da ba. Da ba ba da ba da ba 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 da ba da ba da ba. Blah 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 blah. There we go. Oh man. Well. Okay, I'll just draw his hand first. Or draw a partial of the hand. Almost done. There we go. I had pizza last night, so yeah. Just kidding, I didn't have pizza last night. Or did I have? I can't remember. Oh, man. Oh, I had spaghetti. Duh. Man. I must have pizza on the brain or something. Oh, wait. I think I had for lunch yesterday. And stuff. Yeah, lunch. Ooh. Man. Oh crap, the blade looks screwed up. if you're wondering, why am I not using 3D models and stuff, because that can easily make your work a lot easier, right? I like a challenge, and I don't know. I've heard DNC kind of considering. I heard he actually says that 3D models make things look wonky and stuff. So, and yeah, I guess it makes it look wonky because you're not actually exaggerating or doing whatever you do. You're just tracing over something and add your own style to it and everything, which I'm not saying it's completely tracing, but it ain't completely original either. It's a tool, I understand, but however, I kind of like how the comic book greats of the past managed to create good work without using 3D models. Well, except for, mannequins or something like that to help them with their anatomy. So, you can say that 3D models could be on the computer, could be similar to that, but in my opinion, I just don't like them. So if you guys are wondering why am I doing this the old-fashioned way, that's why. I like it that way, and it gives it more, humanity in some levels that you're not going to get out of any of these newfangled 3D model drawing art, which is not a bad thing. I mean, sometimes it's good for certain comics, like if you don't have enough time to actually work on, or if it's a pose that gives you trouble a lot. I guess it makes more sense, but it's too lifelike. It causes kind of that, what's that thing again? Oh yeah, I think there was something that Pixar guys were talking about how they use for robotics and everything, how lifelike you make stuff. It's kind of like that, mostly. The more lifelike you make something, the more it becomes less attractive. It's what Pixar uses as a model when they do their movies. They know that if they do to total realism, it kind of causes problems. So, actually, I kind of agree with them. Because, like I said, 3D models kind of the illusion of realism and gives you, oh crap, I did it on the left side of my screen. For some reason, my left side, despite of my right side of the screen, oh, not left side, why do I always think? Okay, I guess because I'm not very good with my left-handed and or something like that, but anyway, the right side of my screen has a tendency not to work properly as well at times, and yeah, I don't even know why, and I can't get it repaired because I got it off of eBay and stuff, or replaced or whatever. Like I said, eBay. It was the only place cheap enough to get one of these things, these screens and stuff. And yeah, I could have got it off Amazon. I've just learned I could easily stuff using Amazon Pay now, but I don't know. This was before I knew about that and how Amazon reworked their payment system. Oh. Let's just say I never liked Amazon. I kickstarted something a long time ago and it malfunctioned on me, and I just my financials didn't go through and stuff. So yeah. And if you're wondering which thing, it was a video game. And if you're wondering which one, if you've heard a lot of bad things about a certain game, that was kickstarted a while back, that most people say it's bad, but in reality, it's just an okay game. I mean, they're just making it worse than it sounds. Heck, some of you guys who play games, if you ever heard of that KJ Afune project, then you know what I'm talking about. And I liked it, okay? I liked it. And I actually hope that game would make more, but sadly, I doubt they're going to make any more. Ugh. Too bad, too. I think it had potential, and I did a lot of fan art for it. And there was a lot of characters I liked about it, too. But hey, it is what it is, I guess. Which, I can understand why they use 3D models for, for video game, for sprite-based games now. Because you have to do that on the computer, and it actually speeds up things for them. They can figure out how to make it look less realistic. Ugh. Like I said, it's that model I talked about that Pixar follows. You make something too realistic, okay. Nope. Becomes less attractive. Wait, that's not the way I wanted it to go. Oh, man, okay. Let's see. Let's go backwards. Okay, here we go. That's the way I wanted it to go. I wanted to give that leg a little bit of a weird angle to it. Give it that little anime fight sequence look to it. Like he's, in the air or something. Boo freaking yeah. I know, the only thing I don't like about Kunai is he's one of my more detail-oriented characters. I mean, compared to a tech character like Next Gen, he's more detail-oriented than Next Gen. Oh, great. Well, the scabbard on the left side of him looks pretty good. The right side of him doesn't even look good. Screwed up, huh? Okay, almost done. Dubba dubba. Deepo doopoo. Okay, delete this. Don't need it anymore. And da-da. Just need to create a new layer. And then we will color it. I was using this stupendous Next Gen colors thing. Let's see. Start coloring. Hey, did I lighthouse it? No, I didn't lighthouse it. That's why I like to call the reference layer strategy. Because it looks like a lighthouse. Oh, man. Okay. I just realized something. I forgot to put the other line down for the darn. Okay. I need to make sure I didn't do anything with that pen yet. Okay. Crap. I guess I called it too early. Okay. Here we go. And there we go. Let me see. Purple, 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 purple. You're wondering why I use purple for Kunai's costume? It looks pretty good. For what is essentially a ninja costume. Oh, man. Well, let's see. Okay, let's try a different trick. Sometimes I forget to ink certain lines, and I always try to ink them in properly, but hey. Let me just, okay. See what I mean? It's nice to use the lasso and the layer tool together. And my arm is falling asleep now. Okay. Kunai's suit is a little bit dark blue, and try to give him that old-fashioned ninja look and stuff. I wanted him to be more like a real ninja, but not totally real, Just give it a little splash of both. Try to be inspired by both real life ninja and ninja from you're noticing that Kunai's costume is kind of representative of a typical shinobi of of the past because of the whole, you know, costume being, I don't know. And too bright. Oh, here we go. No, it's too greenish. Well, maybe this one will work. Yeah. I wanted to go for more of a darker gray because it gives it that excellent kind of darkness to him. Like he's a ninja of the shadows. This is okay. Okay, those are his 4 fingers. Because that's part of the sword. Okay, hope I didn't mess up enough, but yeah, I can adjust it. I forgot his. Oh well, you can't see him on the sides anyway. Yeah, the idea was to draw okay, probably used the wrong blue on his costume, but hey, who cares? Actually, I guess it would look better on his pouches. Did I miss? Yeah. Not totally, but, you know. Okay, then I use this a little bit brighter gray here for his sword. To separate the grays a little bit. And give it that kind of, you know, gives it kind of a little separation. Those sheaths would be metal and stuff, so that way they'd be more protected. I mean, you can also use them as a blunt instrument to take out his opponents or something like that. I don't know. Or enemies. So, you know. There we go. Wow. This looks good. Okay. One thing to do now. Let's see. One thing left to do. Spray paint. Hard. Let's try to get as much of this done as possible. This is going to be like the finishing touches. Wait, what? Oh, no, that's right. I didn't have black, and I didn't create a new layer. Dang it. Oh, well. Let's muddy up his costume. Man. dude, I'm almost done with this suit. Man. Oops. Oh, crap. Almost done. Then I can just work on more comic book stuff later. I just need I gotta do some webcomic stuff this afternoon. I'll have probably. I'm thinking about just making all three. Make my Beyond's comic kind of like page by page. Well, next gen could be just multiple pages, because considerably I noticed how long it takes me to finish those pages on Beyond's, and considering that I'm doing multiple characters at once, the logistics of it, I'm probably gonna have to do Beyond's like once, so I finish each page, which I can do the coloring real fast and everything. I mean, it's no problem. But once I get the page done, I'll probably have to get it lettered, or maybe if I have some kind of limiter or something, I don't know. I've noticed that it takes me longer to complete those pages, and yeah. Okay. Okay, now for background. Okay, let's go over here. Okay, good. Now let's hold the shift key. Hold it. Add in a... I know this seems like kind of a cheap move, but oh no. Okay, well, let's go back over here, deselect, go back with the spray paint. Luckily it's still in black. At least I'm seeing, man, I think it looks a lot better when you're actually, you know, playing around with it when it's in black, but oh well. At least it gives me a little bit of look to make it look more better. At least I can, you know, fix it up a little bit. Ain't no problem. Actually, ain't a problem. It makes things a lot look better if I can just fix it up. And yeah, that looks good. And I can just use the eraser tool to create the highlights. To fix the highlight areas. Areas that need to be highlighted. I know I could have done it a little bit more. I guess I have added another part of the trick. Oh well. Oh boy. This looks actually better now. I guess I should have realized I could use the eraser tool on here to now add in the moon. Okay, let me see. Let's start with the spray paint tool. Go to white, and let's click it on here. Create a layer so it doesn't mess up the first layer. Okay. You're wondering, is this it? Not really. Okay, we'll just use the move layer tool. There we go. Spray paint tool. Oh, wait. Is his heart still available? Still active? Great. And there we go. Oops. There we go. Oh. Well, that'll be it for today.